Welcome back to Black Star Dove. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I need you to give me that HBO special, which means help a brother out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, trying to get certified. You know me. Hey, I just need you to subscribe. As always, my videos are live, so I don't do that much editing. But let's talk about the topic of this video. Black men having anger problems. I mean, this one hits close to me, because there was a time in my life where I was very mad and very angry at a lot of things, and I get it, especially being a black man. I get it. Sometimes it seems like the black women are after us. A lot of times it seems like the system is after us. It seems like everyone is after us. And then, we have the black man versus black women war. Which one is the most disrespected? And we're battling with each other to see who's the most disrespected. And then, it just gets crazy. But I know for certain that we do have an anger problem. We have fragile egos because we never really had the chance to have an ego. That's why you see a whole lot of times where people, I have female friends who say that they have a text me number they give people because they don't want to turn no one down, because they don't want nobody to attack them. And this black man that they're saying that they're doing this to, and that is fucking crazy, because this is a black woman saying that she has to give out a fake number to a black man in order not to enrage him. That is a problem. We can sit here and we can admit that is a problem. What can we do about these problems? What can we do about the system? What can we do about women feeling the way they feel, and also the advantages now that they have? First, I believe that every black man should have therapy. Every black man should get therapy. Myself, I was included. I was very angry and bitter about a lot of things. But I went to therapy myself, still in therapy. Just letting a lot of things go. And I always try to look at the bigger picture. And that's the reason why I do things now. Because I look at the bigger picture and I'm saying, what is the best results that can help, a whole lot of things I don't have to be the winner of. What helps me, what helps my family, and what helps everyone around me. So I believe going to therapy. I believe not having to be right the whole entire time. There's so much talk on the internet with this alpha and beta stuff. All of this is straight bullshit. We have to, even though there's people say this sounds feminine, we have to be in touch with our emotions. High emotions is low logic. I explain this to a lot of people. I myself went through something. In December, I let high emotions get to the best of me, and it almost really cost me a really good friendship. And that was 100% my fault, because it was high emotions, and high emotions equals low logic. So if we can find a way, because no one's perfect, not me, not you, not anyone, but we do have to tap into our emotions. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't feel bad for saying, I feel that this offended me, or I feel that this made me feel a certain way, because all you're doing is that you're no longer bottling it, you're letting it come out. So there's nothing to be bottled in. Of course, there's time and places for everything. But for this part, let's just practice actually, expressing ourselves. So time and place don't really have to matter as much, as long as we're putting it into practice and putting it into motion. Being the bigger person. Not everything requires you to be the winner. As I said it before. When's the last time you actually been in a fight? Really? When's the last time you've been in a fight? Let's exclude bar fights, because people get in bar fights all the time. I've been in a bar fight. Probably been a few years. But when's the last time you had a problem with someone and you went one-on-one with them? Probably since high school. So especially now, I'm in my 30s and stuff like that. No one's really trying to fight. I will if I have to, but no one's actively trying to fight. And so let's just go ahead and get rid of that that native. Live videos, I don't do that much editing. This is also why I wanted to work on my speech, so I can, formulate words very quickly. Like, I have the words in my mind, but the words are coming quicker than when I can speak. And when I do that, I usually start stuttering, fumbling, all that stuff. So I'm working on that again, because I do have a book coming out. Be on the lookout for that. But yes, we do have an anger problem. Like, we do have a rejection problem. We have an ego problem. We have to put all this in check. Like, black women need us. Black women are out making black men for about an annual $30K a year. How can we be the leaders of the home when we're not having our financials together? That also ties into the emotions. Yes, I do know the system was put in place to put you down, but not everyone is trying to put you down. There's a few who actually want to help, and I had to learn that myself. So recognize that, you don't always have to have this shield up. Even though America wants you to, you don't have to. You have allies. You have the black woman who really wants to see you succeed. And we really want to see her succeed. We want to see her continue doing great things. But for us, we got to stop having this victim mentality. Like, how can everyone claim to be alphas, but then when some real shit that requires you to be an alpha comes, you're playing the victim card? Like, come on. Come on. Like, let's just keep it real. But I believe in you because I believe in me. You're a reflection of me, and I'm a reflection of you. And I'm going to do right by you, and I hope you do right by me. And we're going to do right by each other for our communities. And for the men, women, and children, we're going to, each lead. But that requires us to have some self-awareness. Know what you're good at. Know what you're bad at. Know what you need to work on. Especially when it comes to this anger. I be seeing some stories, man. That shit just being crazy. Like, one dude actually beat a woman to death because she wouldn't give him a phone number, or she wouldn't holler at him at a bar or something like that. It was crazy. I read the story. I was just like, man, I can't deal with that, man. And I'm not trying to sit here and drag no one, but he's already been caught. So the justice system is going to handle him. So whatever happens to him, happens to him. But I'm trying to prevent this from happening in the future. I'm trying to get us to get our emotions together. Like, it's okay to go to therapy. Hey, some people need a psychiatrist. That's okay. As long as we're actively seeking help and we're trying to better ourselves, there's always going to be people in your corner. Don't worry about people who say that that's feminine and all that stuff, because trust me, it's not. And the women that you want most definitely appreciate you getting some type of help and getting more in touch with your quote unquote feminine side. If you want to put it in perspective of women, it was always the dude who was the most feminine that got all the women. If you want to go down that route, we can do it. Little Richard, Prince, things like that. I have a friend named Absurd, and he has a song called Twerk, and he twerks and does his stuff on stage, and the women love it. Sometimes the man be looking at him kind of funny, but he's not trying to oppress them. He's going for the women. So it's it is what it is, and I appreciate it. But other than that, we're going to work on ourselves a bit more, myself included, because no one's perfect, and I can always learn more, and I'm always down to learn more. But take care. I love you. Peace. Be something great.